In this video, we are going to talk about a new immigration registry bill which could help millions of people to get green cards or lawful permanent status in the U.S.
Visit our Swat&Vee channel with your questions to see how best we can help you out your process. Please don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel.
Let's get into the video. Immigration registry is an existing process that allows individuals to apply for permanent resident status on the basis of their long-term residency in the U.S., regardless of their immigration status. For nearly a century, immigration registry has provided a process for individuals who have lived in the U.S. for a significant number of years to apply for lawful permanent status. Unfortunately, Congress has failed to update the eligibility requirements for decades, prohibiting many immigrants, including millions who are undocumented, from adjusting status through registry. A new bill in Congress would restore this long-standing process by establishing a rolling eligibility date for registry, allowing individuals who have lived in and contributed to the United States for many years to access this lawful pathway to permanent status and ultimately citizenship. Currently, eligibility for immigration registry requires individuals to have entered and remained in the U.S. since January 1, 1972. As many as 8.5 million individuals could be initially eligible to adjust status if the registry date is advanced to January 1, 2015, including 7.9 million individuals who are undocumented and who have lived in the U.S. for 17 years on average. FWD, a bipartisan political organization, has long supported updating the registry date and supports this bill. Let's know the details. On July 20, 2022, Representative Zoe Lofgren introduced a new immigration registry bill, H.R. 8433, the renewing immigration provisions of the Immigration Act of 1929. This legislation would provide access to lawful permanent resident status for millions of individuals, most of whom are currently undocumented, by advancing the date for eligibility under immigration registry. The new immigration registry bill would replace the 1972 cutoff date with a rolling eligibility, allowing individuals to apply for registry after living continuously in the United States for at least 7 years and meeting certain admissibility requirements. In general, most undocumented immigrants in the U.S. today have lived here for many, many years and have set down roots and established ties to their local communities and economies. Most would likely be eligible for registry under the new rolling dates. Approximately 7.9 million undocumented individuals could be eligible under the advanced eligibility date. These individuals have lived in the U.S. for an average of 17 years and are an average of 40 years old, according to FWD's estimates. Within this group, 2.3 million are dreamers who came to the U.S. as children, including virtually all current deferred action for childhood arrival recipients who, under the policy's requirements, had to have entered the U.S. before July 1, 2007. Additionally, at least 350,000 potentially eligible people hold temporary protected status. Roughly 1.5 million potentially eligible individuals are married to a U.S. citizen, and nearly 2 million have U.S. citizen children. An additional 630,000 people who currently hold non-immigrant status could be eligible to adjust under the bill as well, including some individuals who hold employment-based visas like H-1B specialty workers who have been approved for green cards but are stuck waiting indefinitely in backlogs. Restoring access to registry would help American families, particularly millions of mixed-status families with family members who hold different immigration and citizenship statuses. FWD estimates that 9.8 million U.S. citizens, including nearly 4.8 million U.S. citizen children, live in households with individuals who would initially be eligible to secure permanent status through registry. This legislation would also unlock significant economic potential at a time when U.S. businesses are struggling to find workers to fill open jobs across industries. Through registry, many individuals already in the workforce would have a pathway to remain in the U.S. and contribute even more substantially as permanent residents and, eventually, citizens. In all, nearly 6.5 million individuals already in the workforce would be initially covered by the bill, the vast majority of whom are undocumented and of which 4.8 million are essential workers. Undocumented workers covered by the bill already contribute approximately $126 billion to the U.S. economy each year after the payment of $35 billion in federal, payroll, state, and local taxes. If they became U.S. citizens, these undocumented individuals would contribute an additional $83 billion to the U.S. economy annually and $27 billion in taxes, according to FWD estimates. And allowing individuals who have lived in the U.S. for a significant number of years to adjust status is a popular, bipartisan policy. Polling repeatedly shows that the American public supports allowing long-term undocumented immigrants to remain in the United States permanently and access a pathway to citizenship. Immigration Registry has existed for nearly a century and reflects the enduring principle that long-standing presence in and ties to the United States favor access to permanent status and citizenship. Congress advanced the registry date 4 times since it was first established in 1929, each time allowing more recent arrivals to access a pathway to citizenship under the law. These advances had bipartisan support and were signed into law by presidents of both parties. Unfortunately, the most recent legislation to advance the registry date was signed in 1986, nearly 4 decades ago. While Congress intended registry to provide a mechanism for long-term, undocumented immigrants to adjust their status, the outdated eligibility requirements have effectively closed off this pathway.
I hope you guys found this video extremely helpful. If you know anybody that could benefit from this information, definitely make sure to share this video with them. We are all about empowering you with knowledge. So the more people that can benefit from this video, the more people we want watching this video. If you like this video, please make sure to hit that thumbs icon. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and hit on the notification bell for more immigration updates. Bye!